Okay, a second.
Okay. Do they have a peer-to-peer market on here?
Yeah,
Player to
but
player?
it's useless. There's hardly anything on it.
Because no one at the moment is putting anything up for sale.
No,
Yeah.
I'm looking, and like you get a case, alarm station kit, a black gun rack box kit, military lockers. Yeah. Military lockers 20k. I might buy that. Gonna buy that.
That's worth having.
Ain't gonna say no. It's 20k for a military locker.
No. So all we have to do is build a door, put a flag up, build a door at the bottom, and build a door, build a wall at the top, and we're secure.
Yeah, exactly.
But we need to get over there, build the flag, protect the flag while the other person goes out and cuts logs and sticks them in his bergen. Yeah.
If you can fit them in a bergen.
Yeah. If I stay alive, I've got a 56 slotter. Maybe I can't. Maybe we'll have to have a bergen we can fit them in because you've got to have the stuff on your inventory.
Or maybe they've minimised them then.
I'll test now. I've got a hatchet on me.
I'll see if I can buy a bigger rucksack as well if needs be.
Have you not got anything?
Because I don't have 5,000. I've just gone over 5,000 reps. I'll be able to buy armor now. Gather log. Right, let's just try one log.
Right, so on the video you had, they looked like they were quite small logs.
Oh yeah, they're small. They fit
fine.
in.
Ideal.
Do they have suppressors?
Yes.
Yes.
But they, if you find them,
Okay.
or buy them.
I've got
300.
Looking for anything
Okay, go
special?
ahead.
I've got
or anything
3
particular?
suppressors. I got one on my FAMAS, I got one in my locker, and I've got one on M4, which is in my locker as well, if anyone does want a suppressor.
Okay. Well, I was going to say back here behind where Goblin already ran through, I heard some suppressed shots. So keep running. Keep running.
Yeah, I'm all right on suppress at the moment. I'm just running with a AK-74U. I just go out and loot, and then run home, drop the money off, go out and loot, and rinse and repeat until we've got a base, and I'll drop the good stuff off there. All the rubbish, I'll run the trader. But guns, tier 2 and above armor, will drop off at base.
I picked up Cookie's KAR and a Vector. I like the Vector. It works really well on this server.
Yeah. Wouldn't be any good against players, mate, anymore. Because everyone's wearing tier 3 and above body armor. And it's only a 45 or 10 mil, depending on how they've done it. Just to pre-warn you, yeah?
Yeah, I know. But against the AI, it's quite effective.
Fine against AI, no good against armor.
So, I heard shots earlier. I went out and was like, I was looting, so I was like, I need to find nails. Nails is now my priority, because as long as I can get a few boxes back to my personal locker, I'll be happy. And I heard loads of shots, and I was thinking, alright, so someone's triggered AI in there. Let's, you know. And I jokingly said, gotta go towards them. They might have nails on them. Lo and behold, they did have nails on them. One of them felt a sharp throw 8 to the back of the head, and then another felt a FAMAS close range, but the third guy managed to escape. Saw him zigzagging up towards Trader. I was like, you bastard. How dare you?
Because you need 3 kills for a mission, don't you, to get a code lock and a box of nails?
Yeah, I'd already got that, and that's when I was making my way back to Trader from Tissy, and ran into a few people outside the Trader and died, annoyingly.
Can you pick up the mission again?
No.
Okay.
There's also the thing which has annoyed me is, you know, last night before it kept crashing and so forth.
And you had a rollback, yeah.
I had a rollback, yeah. So I went into the black market, handed something in, and I got a tier 3 armor set from him. And then it crashed again. Came back in this morning to do it. Mission had already been completed, so I couldn't do it, and I didn't have the armor because of the crash.
Yeah.
So it was just like, okay, great. So I've lost that then. So if there's a rollback after or before any crash or anything when you're doing it, you will lose that mission. So coming up to restarts, I would highly suggest not handing anything in. I would just wait until after.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a goblin just with his back to me.
Just waiting for everything to load in. Because I'm desperate for food. Don't know if I can eat in Trader.
Yeah, you can eat
Yes.
Trader. You can buy
I eat
food
those-
in Trader as well.
I eat those little cheap snack bars all the time.
Okay, I'll have a strawberry jam then.
But I say you can buy food. You can buy a Twix bar if you want.
Yeah, I've been eating Twixes and Marses to live off. And marathons. I've got over 5,000 rep at last. This is a moment in history. I've got stuff to sell, so let's deal with stuff to sell to start with. And then buy some body armor. Yeah? That's better than the rubbish I've got. Right, Cookie, what am I bringing? Base building plus book?
Yeah, place.
Code
Yeah,
lock?
code lock. I've got a hammer, a saw. You've got a hatchet, haven't you?
I've got 2 hatchets, 3 hammers.
Good. What have I got on me? So I've got saw, box of nails, a hammer, piece of rope. I think that's all we need to start with, isn't it?
Okay. I'm going to hand in the mission, so I've got another locker. Actually, yeah, I will. We'll just have to take the risk, won't we?
Yeah.
What am I going to get? Let me just work that out. What have you got? You've got a locker, haven't you?
So I've got a black military locker box, a case for junk, and a ammo box.
So I'll get a double gun rack.
Okay.
It didn't give me it gave me a small black crate, even though I selected the gun rack. So that's fine.
Yeah, I
I'll live with that.
don't think it lets you. I think it's just one of those items, and it just gives you at random.
Oh, okay. Let me just bank my money I've got. And 163k in the bank. Right then, let's get out of here, mate.
Right. You ready, Chuckles?
Let me grab. Hold on. Yeah, I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Yeah. Okay. You've got a marker on the.
No. I've got markers everywhere that won't delete.
There you go. Yellow symbol with base on it.
Yep, thank you. Who'd have thought we'd end up on an ATM with lockers server and actually be enjoying it?
I know.
Right, I'm pushing for base.
You got code lock on you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. 2k to base isn't actually a bad run in.
Yeah. I have got push to talk on tonight. At the moment, I'm just keeping my foot down while we're doing this.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm just getting a long stick. I'm going to break it into some small sticks and basically make the flag kit now. So as soon as we get in, we can just deploy it and start
We're done.
building.
Yeah.
Bad kit on me, so.
Okay.
Yeah, going to commence Operation Build today, everyone. Operation Build.
I quite like their video on how they do bit building, just being able to put the blueprint straight down.
Yeah.
Without having to build that stupid little thing. It's far closer to rearmed.
Hope we can
When
make
you-
it then.
I'm
Boy,
going to go
it
firm
would
a second. I'll come to you, Cookie. You
Right.
stay where you are in cover, and then you protect me while I cut the logs here.
You got enough room to carry them?
Yes. No, don't. We'll move on because of the gunfire. We don't know if we're going to push on, do we?
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
But we have to cut the logs at some point. Yeah. It's going to be close, safer in the woods than it is near the house. Let's be 100% honest about this.
Well, let's quickly do it here then. Let's just chop these big trees
Yeah.
down.
All right, you're going to provide cover.
Yeah.
That was probably northeast airfield, but yeah, keep going.
Cutting down logs.
We cut down 2 per tree so they don't fall. If there's someone in the woods and they see it topple,
And I can carry 10. I can carry up to 20.
carry 20 then. Just get as many as possible so we can solve them in there, can't we? As soon as we get in the building, we can solve them up and
Yeah.
fence it and build and whatnot from there, can't we?
I'm only 100 meters away. Cut down some for me.
Uh,
See if they'll fit in my bag.
20 will be enough to do what we need to do.
Yeah, we just need a
Okay.
door and a half wall up top to block off the top panel, and then we're secure. Obviously, we haven't got windows or the things blocked off, but hey ho, that's
But we can solve that afterwards once we've got
Yeah.
the nails. Right, first 10 done. Obviously, if I get slotted, you need the book and you need the code lock off my body.
yeah. Maybe just do this tree, mate, and we'll head off.
Yeah. Let's go. I've got 16 logs.
Yeah, that'll be plenty. We can cut all of those into planks, and then we're golden.
We'll need to keep some logs, won't we?
Don't need logs. Don't need logs for base building plus.
Yeah, but did you see his video where he had logs and planks in his rucksack?
Yes, because you can make log walls if you want to change the decoration.
Don't cut them all initially until.
Oh, no,
know for
no,
sure they
yeah,
haven't
we'll-
altered it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll only cut, only cut 10 of them, for example.
Yeah, then keep the other 6 on the off chance that they've changed the recipes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to solve us having to go outside that house until we're secure. And then we need another code lock, like ASAP, don't we?
Yes.
Somebody's living in the apartment blocks across from us. From our top window, you can see their flag, more than likely. They put their flag in the top room. So you'd probably able to drop in from the roof and go through their window.
I already tried that. They blocked off both
Oh.
both ways.
Oh, good job we think the same. Yeah, crawl off the top of a skyscraper because you'll fall onto the window ledge below.
Yep. Yeah, I was all planning to do that, but they blocked off the other hatchway, so you can't get on the roof.
Bastards.
Now, if you had a heli on other chance, you might be able to do it, but
And no raiding until the 1st of the month. So they're raiding. Oh, you can soft side, but we can't raid.
yeah. So I mean, they won't be able to soft side us anyway with the way we build in here. So
Yeah.
we will be absolutely. If we can get this built, we'll be fine until the 1st of May. And it gives us
as long as we don't get shot when we're opening the door.
yes. And then I think after we built, we are code lock and nail hunting.
That's all we're doing for the rest of the night. Yeah.
Pretty much,
'Cause
yeah.
we have to get another code lock in there to have an airlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And if you meet AI, kill them and play that game, but don't go looking for trouble. We're going looking for hitting industrial and looking for code locks and
Yeah.
nails.
Roger that.
Yeah. And as soon as you get either a box of nails or code locks, straight home. You alright, Cookie?
Yeah, there's just a box in here. Thought I'd have a look in case there's something, but there's nothing there.
Okay, I'm going to push in because I closed this door before I left, and I left the door open. It's been closed.
Just picked up a shovel.
I'll clear upstairs because you've got the flag, and if I die, they've got to come out this way, realistically. Yeah. We're clear. Oh my God! There's a box of nails up here.
Blowing flag.
Okay. Let me pass, Chuckles. I'll go over the top. Chuckles, can you cover it upstairs because there's a door up there that people can get
Okay.
through? Thanks, mate. I will cover the door while you're getting that built.
Oh, the Kingdom of Livonia. Ooh, I don't like having my back to the window. Let's go there.
Far corner facing the other door. Anybody come through that door, just keep shooting until they're dead. Chuckles. And let us know.
I'm going to pick up the planks.
I've got the book on me. You cover.
Nails first, haven't you? There you go.
I've got nails.
Oh, okay. Oh, you get 90 in a box.
Can you cover the door for me while I'm doing this, please?
I was in that building on the server I'm on too. Yeah, it's great building, mate. Great building.
Door kit, where the fuck are you?
Oh, that was quick, wasn't it?
Going to put a code lock on now.
I'd have needed that to be a bit further back. It's now sticking out the door. You'll be able to see that from outside, so they're going to know there's a base here now.
I'll give you the code in a second, guys. Let's go upstairs and build the second bit.
I can't pick up anything down here, by the way.
That's all right. I'll deal with that
got it.
once I...
Don't forget, build a half wall.
Where is it? Wall?
You put a wall, and then you've got when you got to put, like, when you get it in your hands, you press one of the arrows, and it
Yeah.
changes the.
Come on, you fucking bitch. I need more planks.
On the floor, that should be enough for you.
Okay. We're secure. Right, and just put the code in our chat for us. You'll get that?
Looked at, but I've seen something pop up, so I'm assuming so.
Okay. I'll go downstairs and pick anything we've left downstairs up. Don't know if you've got it all or not. Did you get my thing I dropped on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Emptying stuff out, it looks, well, to be honest, I don't really care what happens stuff. I'm just emptying it because it needs to be emptied.
tactical sword. That's freaking fun.
Sorry, I picked up the thing for junk, guys.
It's okay.
I see it's an ammo locker.
You can't place it. You've got to go up the wall and hold G to drop it. There we go.
Okay, and just press tab next to it to see what's in it. It won't delete it, the stuff that's in there, will it?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, no, it might do actually because it's
It's for junk, isn't it? It might do an auto delete on restart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it all in the military. Put all the ammo in the military locker. Yeah. Rowdy neighbors.
But we're secure.
Okay, so this
And-
is just walled off now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's door only raiding. What we could do now though is cover up some of these windows because we've got the nail. No,
Oh yeah.
we're not going to do it because we don't have enough nails to do that and build airlocks. And if we get another code lock, the airlock's more important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we just make the frames? You just make the wall frames. Can you then put like camo netting on it?
No. No, you need to. If you make the wall frames, they'll just sit there and look at you until such a time as you fill them in. People can still shoot through them. They're only holograms. And you can't put anything on them until they're built.
Okay.
It's not like vanilla, unfortunately. Okay, that's where we are then.
Gotta get our rhythm down with like 3 tap dancers on this metal floor.
Yeah, right. Let's go out and do some. I'll just make sure you guys can leave. So each of you in turn use the door and then shut it behind you. So if I've had cats on the wrong way, we then know, don't we?
Oh, let me alt tab for the code. All right, where we going?
Anywhere to loot industrial code locks and nails we need. Just bomb burst out and look for them.
out and left. Out. You want to go out and left.
Right, you shut the door. Good, and then Cookie will do the same.
I need to
Going
move
down
that back.
the garages on the left.
I'll do
Roger
blue tins and then work my way down through the middle. Player down here. Or AI, they're both dead.
Sharpening stoner.
AI.
Good job.
Gets you warmed up, ready for when you see players then. Or code locks, what we want.
the other side of the road to go through the industrial stuff there, unless anyone's done it.
You good, Chuckles?
Duo in the center near the well.
He's dead.
Pushing left. Right, sorry.
Are they both down? Number 2.
Yeah, both dead, both dead. Finish him off. Can't leave this guy's body for some reason, so I'm just going to quickly cut it up.
Were they players, were they?
No.
AI.
Red connection, prepare for crash.
Yeah.
Until they upgrade the hardware, this is going to be quite regular. Rep, crash.
Yep, I'm out.
We all are, I expect the whole server will be out. This is what we're going to have to put up with until they can afford to upgrade the hardware. Realistically. Unfortunately, when the server's full, it's an AI issue, but I'm not going to try and tell them that. If you've got 80 players on and like 50 people all trigger AI at the same time, the server's trying to calculate an awful lot of data. Yeah. Okay, I'm connected. At least the server comes up quick.
Yeah.
I even did the right thing and opened a ticket and said and let the server owner know that I've got access to CF tools. Oh, I was kicked off the game. Connection has been lost. I know. That really means I'm making a home, doesn't it? Don't do that very often.
Well, he's just waiting. Yeah, just waiting for it to come back up again because it is stuck.
Okay, I'm connected. Paying for another crash.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we are just waiting, unfortunately.
They've disabled hacked crate to see if that's what's causing the crashes.
I think there'll be a mod update then.
No, hacked crate causes crashes on many servers. They'll have to write the mod. They'll have to write the update themselves. Yeah. If you're disabling something, it doesn't need an update. It's only if you put something new in. So all you do is you go into a command line and you basically take out the bit that says run this mod on the server, and then the mod stays in the mod pack, but it doesn't get run. Well, they investigate. If that solves it, then they'll know that that's the problem, and the next time there's an update,
Yes. Sound. Yeah.
it will take that out or replace it, or they fix it by reverse engineering the code.
27 in the queue.
38.
And sometimes you can just go in, depending on the mod, 15. Depending on the mod, you can go in and say sometimes, like, enable, put 1 next to it to enable it, turn it to a 0 to not enable it, disable it, and then the mod's still there. But they'll want it probably on their test server to see if it's causing problems. Or if it is the issue, see if they can fix it or replace it with something else. You know? Loading in now. And I have to remember now to throw away all the loot I've been picking up because we're not looking for loot, are we?
Well, I just picked up a green key right before the crash.
Oh, that's
Hopefully I
fine.
still have it.
You won't have that anymore then.
Yeah, there will be a rollback. You can guarantee that. Yeah, I'm inside the base.
You won't have a
No,
door.
I'm not.
Ooh.
I'm in a blue pin. I'm picking up little bits that I can sell.
All right, made it all the way down to 0. Hopefully it loads in.
Hopefully, I get to kill the AI a second time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm in a shed. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this key back to the base.
Roger that.
Loading him.
It's for the military near Commence.
That's good to have. We can run up and do that one. We might get code locks and nails out of it, Cookie.
It's true. I mean, we do have a biathlon one as well.
But the commence is just up the road, isn't it?
Is it?
That's our favourite military. That's its real name. Not that.
Oh,
everyone else calls it.
Commence Military's the small shitty one, which has got the like that mine, which is near it.
Says this key opens T1, the closed door in Royskal military base.
Oh, so it's actually in that one. Okay, fine. Ideal. Right, heading home. Got a box of nails.
I'm redoing the garages because we just had a restart.
Are we going to want to move that door slightly further back in so it's not sticking out the wide? So...
Can you build another door? I'm bringing code lock home. Yeah, maybe. But we've got another code lock.
Deal.
Also kept a sharpening stone, happily. Am I in the way? Let me move.
No, you're all good. Trying to get it so it doesn't have a gap on either side, but obviously we're going to need to build walls around the metal state case anyway.
Got another saw home.
Is that an option? Instead of walling off all the windows, can we just put a wall around this rail? Which would give us some cover?
Yeah, well, yeah, put a wall around it. No, that'd be fine because you could easily just hop on the railing and jump across.
I'll code lock it.
Yeah, sound. Right on.
I'm not code locked it yet. I'm just getting all the stuff together. Sorry about this, guys.
No, you're okay. Take your time. Do it right first time.
Code locked.
Hi, Red Leader.
Should we go and do that key card? That key up at commands. What do you reckon, Cookie? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a bit big. Oh, door, actually. We've got a door going through here. That would work.
Yeah, another door coming through.
Yeah, do it. Build it now. So when we get another code lock, we can stick it straight in.
Yeah, like it.
That gives us a loot room then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, that was all I was thinking whilst I had the nails on me. I just thought, if we build another door.
If we build the doors now, even though we don't have code locks, as soon as we get code locks, just throw them straight on.
Yeah.
Yes, let's use up the nails now, building, because it's easy to build on here.
It's very
easier
straightforward to build. Yeah.
It's damn sight easier than normal base building plus.
God, yeah.
And then we...
Don't let the cap locks using Chuckles do it.
Red says hi, Chuckles.
Yeah, I see his comments.
Okay.
Where'd you say the other base is? You can look right in?
I don't know if you can. I haven't tried yet. There's a flag on top of the apartment block at 80. You look out the window.
Oh, I do see. Oh, there's two flags. There's
got-
another one in the background.
Yes, that's another base then. That's 2 bases in town.
Oh, boy.
There's going to be bases everywhere, Chuckles. Just by its
I know.
very nature, this is a really popular server.
I just
Yeah.
realized I was shooting the AI right at the bottom of their building.
I don't think that's really a consideration, because if you don't, the AI will kill you. Unfortunately, you either shoot the AI or the AI will eventually get a lucky shot on you.
Yeah, yeah. Great view all the way down the road, too.
Yeah, there's 2 of these buildings on Chinaris.
They have this on Livonia?
1 on Livonia.
Right, I need
Race
to...
Restless to it.
What am I doing? Up arrow.
It's a brilliant building to build on. There's 3 or 4 on Deer Isle.
I know where there's one on Sokol.
Mm.
I get it to go
And
back.
it doesn't normally spawn any loot in sort of vanilla and most servers, so nobody bothers going inside them.
All right. I have an appointment to go to. I will be back as soon as I can. I don't know how late you guys are staying up on a weekday.
For me, another 2 hours. So if I don't see you, I don't see you, but I'll be on tomorrow night.
Okay.
Okay, Chuckles.
Take it easy, mate. That was difficult to do.
Yeah, I gathered it was a bit.
Sorry, that's why I was so quiet.
I worked out what you were doing. I love how quickly it builds on here.
Very nice how quickly it builds.
Yeah, this is a good compromise between BB Plus and Rearmed, isn't it?
Yes. Right, I'll just build this wall, and then I think, mate, we can head on out.
Yeah, should we go and do the commence key?
Yeah.
Just because it's only tier 1, we might get nails and a code lock out of it.
Exactly. Oh, there we go. So loot room. Well, you got a little gap there, but they can't get through that. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine as well.
And we can probably fit 15 code locks inside, because you can have up to 3. You can put a door in the middle of a panel and a door at the end.
Okay.
So they allow a door here and then a door at the end. So we can probably fit all 15 airlocks inside the box.
Ideal.
Yeah.
Before we do go out, is it alright if I move the door below?
Of course. I thought you'd need to.
Just because it's
That's fine.
slightly sticking out and
I agree, and I'll provide cover. I agree. I just... Yeah.
Oh no, I fully know what you were doing. Obviously, you wanted to get it in, didn't you? You want to get it done.
Yeah, now we can be a bit more, not relaxed, but...
Ooh.
You can climb on top, can't you?
No, you could soft side this door.
Yeah,
So I might need to put another wall
on the inside.
in front of
Facing
it.
out.
Yeah.
Yes, which you can
Half,
do.
yeah, I'll put a half wall there so they can't see that it's a door. But that's fine. I can do that another day. Or a bit later, whatever.
Yeah. It'll only take... Once we get this door moved, we can do it straight away once this door's moved.
So if you remove the code box, I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Takes a while to dismantle.
Yeah. Reverse, isn't it? Have you got the book on you?
Yeah. What's going on? Why is it not going down properly? Why is it going off at an angle? Far enough back, do you think? Might need to put a bit further back.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, mate, don't be. We want to be covert, don't we? Seeing everyone else's flag can be seen in this town. We'd like ours not to be. As in, they don't have a reason to open the door. That's better.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a gap, isn't it? Yeah. Need more nails. Shit.
They're upstairs, I'll go and get them.
Alright, I've got to cover the door.
Yeah.
Deal. I'll just build the additional
yeah,
wall.
do it now. Because otherwise, if we get tapped, we'll be soft-sided straight away, won't we?
You have to remove this wall or this door to be able to do it.
Okay. I don't know whether you're allowed to put walls like that. I think that's counted as wall stacking because you have to leave a meter gap between. It said between doors, but I don't know whether they'd count walls the same. I think what you're going to have to do is build the half wall there, like you want to, and then put a small door in, and then a half wall at the end. Just to be sure, mate.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Because that way we know that we're compliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that way you can put the half wall one way round, you can put the half door the other way round to stop soft siding still, can't you?
Yeah.
But we've got our first airlock. That's the fucking massively
that's the
important
big
bit.
thing. Right, well, there's a glitch with this because I've now got 3 crafting books.
Personally, I would report it to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Just because.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then you build another one. I know it's a lot of fucking work, but it solves the problem, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then you put the door in. We might not have enough nails to do them all yet, but that doesn't matter. As long as the top of the stairs are blocked off, that's really... Well, we might have. We've got 90 nails left in there. Doesn't look like it's on the floor.
No, it's not. It's come up.
Yeah, build the other 2 first. And then snap it to the other 2. Is it snapping to the roof or something, not the bottom? Or make it, or do it, yeah?
You can see down there as well.
Okay. So, build, and then free place 1. This is from experience. And then free place, and then place the others, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do one at a time.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Snap is mouse wheel. No, why is it not snapping? Down arrow, boom.
Yeah, that's on the bottom now. Do you need me to go plank hunting?
I might need a couple, yeah. It's crashed.
What's
Right.
crashed?
I thought my game had crashed then.
Okay.
How many logs have we got left? No logs. We might need some more logs.
Yeah. I can't pick up items. Yeah, we've got a crash in.
Oh, there you go. You're back in.
It's a player playing with the AI, isn't it?
It's a vehicle driving along the road.
Your Hamishes?
No.
Is it big green Oshkosh shit? But what's that you're shooting?
308
What the fuck
suppressed
is it?
sniper.
Where the fuck did you get that baby to?
I found it in a box.
Oh, that's a nice toy.
Here you go, have a look. Needs a proper scope on it. I'm single loading it, but it takes a mag.
The sound of it, it's an arse ass, but the sound is just weird. There you go. Right, where was I? I was going off tree hunting, wasn't I?
Yeah. The tree's just outside our house if...
I'm going to go into the woods. There's too much shooting around here not to, yeah?
This is true.
And then if I get shot in the woods, I get shot in the woods, yeah? I'm somebody that's gathering logs, but it doesn't. Nobody knows where for. Yeah?
Yeah.
How many do you need?
Probably just go for... I don't know, go for like 5, maybe 6.
Someone's already been chopping these because I chopped 2. I chopped 1 on that one and 2 fell, and it fell down straight away.
And some of those trees might be a bit smaller. You need to go for the big pine trees with nothing at the bottoms. They're normally ones you can get 3 from.
Okay. That'll do. Coming home.
I just checked. That was damaged. I already ruined a saw apparently, but it doesn't show any wear or tear on it.
Where have all the tools gone out of the small crate?
I've got a hatchet, a hammer, and now another saw on me. The other saw is ruined.
Okay.
So look, if you look, the one in there now is ruined, but it doesn't have any damage to it. You only get 2
so
logs.
damage. No, I put lots on the floor. Where have they gone?
Oh, there they are.
5 on the floor.
Yeah, sorry, it was showing 1 for 2, and I was thinking, what? Okay.
And I've got another one here as well. So I'll put that on there, so you've got another 5 in that pile now.
Oh, ideal, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't show them as ruined. I'm going to move the junk thing away from here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just so we don't put things in by mistake. I'll put it next to the window of no return.
Yes. Yeah.
Now I'll put the saw inside it. That's good. Night time's coming, so I don't want to be out on the ground until the sun comes up. This is not a server to run around with without NVGs.
Got NVGs in my locker. Got 2 sets.
Okay.
As and when we need it, obviously.
Yeah. So this way, once we get that code lock on, we're secure. We need to leave one of these windows open so we can shoot out of it. Yeah. And also, people then don't think that you're living in here. Because if they look through the windows, they see it being a window. Is that your shooting panel?
No, that's to block. There's a slight gap. I know they can't get through it, but if we were sat in here trying to hold it and someone peeked it,
they could throw a grenade through it. They could peek it. They could throw gas down.
I know they can throw grenades over, but I just
But at some point, we'll put a roof panels on here.
Yeah.
We'll put a full-size roof panel that goes right across the top, so it starts this end and then ends at the other piece.
Yeah.
It then stops people vaulting over walls and shit.
Since it's night time, I'm assuming we're not going anywhere just yet.
No, we're not going to use up our airlocks, our NVG yet.
No, I'll raise that ticket to them now then whilst we're...
They're pretty good, they answer quickly on here.
Yeah, just thought I might as well raise it now. There you go. I think it's submitted.
Yeah, I'm just moving this stuff around a second, so hammers, saws and things are all next to each other, sort of. And they might not be aware, because no one else might have declared it. Yeah? We know what players are like. They'll be like, I'm not telling them that, it's a freebie. Right, if I put that stuff in there...
Come back saying, isn't a problem, it's okay.
Well, there you go.
I'd much rather it didn't duplicate the book because you just inundated with books, but okay.
They're obviously fully aware of the problem. Yeah. We're not the first people to tell them then. Yeah. They probably try to solve it and can't. just trying to make sure only base building shit is in the other one. It's alright, got 2 full mags. There's a key in there. And we've got 3 nails left, so that did alright actually, that lot. Yeah.
Very well. Very well. I mean, it's much quicker the fact that you just put it down and it just instant builds.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the ammo and stuff's in the ammo box, by the way, just so you're aware.
Okay, thank you. I also love the fact that they say if you can build a flag, you can build there. That's it. So they've turned the no build areas out of bounds for flag building. Basically, if you can build a flag, you're allowed to live there. Nothing to worry about then, is there?
Nope.
Do you want to grab the key for Trotsky military?
Lovely, sir.
It'll be light soon enough, won't it?
Yeah. So this one's a tier 1 closed door military.
Which is why I'm thinking we're likely to get code locks and nails out of it rather than breaching.
Yeah. I'm assuming the biathlon military tier 2 closed door is a bigger one. That's a legendary key.
Yeah. Unless you want to run over and do that one.
Yeah, we'll do this one, see what we get, come back, and then we can always venture off that way.
Yeah. Or do you want to do that during the day when it might be a little bit safer? Do this one now. But because it's legendary, because it's biathlon, I don't think it makes any difference. I think just the people that are playing this, I think it's dangerous whenever you play.
Yeah, I think we just do it.
And actually, I don't feel any... I've only been killed once to a player on here, which was Hamish, or his team. Yeah? This is no harder or difficult than any other server we've played, apart from the AI give away your position. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you say, it keeps your wits about you and gets you used to shooting all the time.
Yeah.
I like your gun though. I like the silencer on it. I like the yeah.
It's a very nice gun. When I got it, I was thinking, oh, that's nice.
I mean, I've always been an RSAS fan.
Oh, have to bug out, knackered. Oh,
delete my
thanks, Paul.
Trader. I'm not going back
Get some rest, mate, and I'll speak to you next time. Take it easy, dude. Thank you very much, man. Paul says hello and goodbye to you. He's going to bed.
Paul. Okay.
Paul Hodges.
Hi and goodbye. Ah. Hello and goodbye. I also like the fact that we can have like vests on as well as body armor. They're a separate thing.
Yes.
We need to go. I need to go up through the missions and get that fucking secure container.
Oh yeah.
I'm just having a hard time. I'm not having a hard time in my head justifying it. Actually, I love the server. I think it's really good fun. Hamish was saying last night he's really enjoying the quests and working through them.
I bumped into him at Trader today.
Okay.
I was at my personal locker and he came over. He was like, "Cookie?" I was like, "Hello, mate."
Yeah.
He was like, "How are you finding the server?" And he was asking, how we're getting on, how we're
Yeah.
finding it, and all this. And that's when I asked him, was like, "How do you improve your personal locker space?" And he was like, "Oh, so you've got to do a quest, you've got to do this, but the quest itself sometimes bugs. So if it does bug, raise a ticket to admin, and they'll get someone to teleport to you and give you the crate to go in the locker. But it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. So if you do complete it and you accept it, it doesn't come in. That's why."
Yeah.
So it's good to know.
Yeah, he from what I can gather, he's invested money in developing the server. Which is so he's really keen for people to play it, obviously.
Yes.
I watched his video on it a couple of weeks ago when it was playing a new server. We raided our nearest neighbor, but at the time there was like 5 people playing the server, and and that's when I came on thinking, no, I'll give it a go, and I quite enjoyed it. But I thought, and I said to Chuckles, he joined, and we had a conversation. I said, look, this would be brilliant if it had numbers, because at the moment it doesn't, and we can't invite Cookie. Basically,
Yeah.
that's a conversation we had, and then suddenly it went through the roof, didn't it? Because like 4 videos dropped on the same day advertising the server, with between 3 and 8,000 subs per person that dropped the videos, and suddenly everyone wanted to be not everyone, but you know what I mean. This was the new flavour of the month, and it's 258 when I last checked in the rankings. It'll soon be top 100. We just need them to stop the crashes, which at the moment looks good.
Yeah, the hack crates might have fixed that.
Yeah, so we need them to fix the crashes. We need them to potentially up the hardware a little bit so it can handle what they're trying to do better.
Yeah.
And arguably, we want them to open a trios.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, it's got 5, isn't
you'll
it?
be gone, won't you? You'll be gone. You'll be off on extended leave.
Yes.
So staying on the 5 probably makes sense.
I mean, I haven't seen a 5-man yet.
No.
Mostly duos or trios I have seen. So. Okay, so that's where the lab entrances are. So lab entrances are all around Northwest Airfield, which makes sense, which is quite cool. Cement mixer is there as well, the only one. Tissy red key opened, nice. Oh, by the way, when you open up for example, like a police station key, no alarm goes off. But it does just say just says police station open. But it doesn't tell you which one.
Okay.
Which is quite nice, but it tells you that one's been open. So if you're near a police station, you might as well go check it, sort of thing.
And you're allowed to camp the heli trader.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So there's no camping on black market or normal trader. That's what it says. Anything more than 10 minutes, get out. But this heli and car trader is not counted within this. It says.
Okay.
Or words to that effect. So if you want to go and get a free heli, wait till like 2 weeks after wipe and sit opposite the heli trader in a building, eyes on with a scope. Yeah, with a night scope probably, and wait for somebody to go and pay for their heli, and then put a round through their head just as they're getting into it. But we could go and try and steal that vehicle as well, that's down the road.
Yeah.
Because somebody said earlier, how do you lock cars? And they're like, you need to get a proper code lock, and you attach the code lock to the vehicle and put a code on it. I quite like that because it feels end of the worldish, and it makes it more difficult to lock your vehicle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like if you're going to have a vehicle, you need to think about these things, or build a garage. And then when you're out in the ground, you need to really think about these things. So if we're running around and we find a vehicle from now on, there's a fair chance it's drivable off. Right, and I think we can go.
Yeah, I've got the key. I'm just putting my hotbar. Let's put a marker. There we go. Yellow marker. I'm just going to check what the key says. Key opens a closed door in DrCookieeMonster military. Okay, so it doesn't tell me which one it is. That's fine. We'll just have to find it.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna look out our window quickly in case.
With company.
Can't see anyone. Yeah, I'm good to go, mate.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I also have an IFAX and one of the orange things on me if you need it. If we get in trouble. It's also showing Chuckles on my screen, still on, but he's not on the server.
Features, isn't it?
Yeah.
We had it on a different server we played at one point, didn't it? Until there was a restart, the person wasn't
Yeah.
showing us logged out,
Yeah.
even though they were. It's just, yeah. I think when servers crash, it causes issues.
100%.
When they do a proper restart, they're fine. But when they crash and they get rollbacks, even though Chuckles probably had left at that point, because it rolled back to when he was in, he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was nice though, the 8 PM restart, they didn't put in place because we had the crash at 7:30.
Okay.
So they are starting to think there's no point if you've got a crash doing another one straight away.
Yeah.
And this seems to be a lot calmer at the moment. Now we've got rid of those hack crates.
Yeah.
Also, it will eliminate a lot of... Oh no, connection issue.
That's just the ping
gone
thing,
orange.
though. Yeah, that's just ping. That's not disconnected.
But it shouldn't be giving me orange because I've got a fast connection and we're close by. Are you getting orange as well or not?
Yeah, I've got the orange as well. Everyone's gonna have it. It's the server. It's the server. Something on the server is causing everything to go a bit squiffy.
Yeah, they haven't got fast enough hardware.
No. I mean, to be honest, it was like when. See, it's gone again now. When
When I ran too many AI on Goblin
yes, yeah, and you kept getting that. That's what it is. And don't get me wrong, they removed everything possible to be able to get the AI in there.
Yeah.
But I don't think they expect it to be full 24/7, pretty much.
No, and maybe they need to move the AI from teams of 2 to teams of 1.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's my place to tell them that.
Oh
could be
no,
a problem.
no, that's up to
Yeah.
them.
Which is
yeah,
probably why they're thinking of updating the hardware,
yes,
because that might eliminate that problem.
yeah. But yeah, they definitely
Yeah,
need to. I mean, to be honest, I
if you-
see groups of 3 sometimes AI running around. So just
Yeah.
put max of 2. Be huge difference. Huge difference.
But if you've got, at the moment, 30 teams on, some will be 3, some will be 2. But if say we've got 30 teams on at the moment, and a few solos running around, and suddenly they all, not all of them, but 50-60% of them spawn an AI at the same time, the
Yeah.
server's going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Because it's got to calculate player movement, AI movement, bullet movement, fucking loot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. And whereas armor, it's fine, because armor you don't have any loot. You can run 128 people on an armor with AI, because there's no loot to worry about.
Yeah. Base in this spawn. Wonder if they built it correctly or. if you can.
Whether we need to bring an axe with us
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
and get some free nails.
They built that bit correctly. That's fine. What about the other side? They probably have built it correctly, but you just never know. No, they have built it correctly. That's fine then.
Bastards.
How dare they? How dare they build correctly?
They're a good barn to build in as a small team.
Yeah.
You know, you can fit because we're allowed to stack doors on here. Not stack them, but you know what I mean. Put them a lot closer than you normally would be allowed. You can fit quite a few inside, and then live on the second floor.
Yeah.
All right then. Best of luck, mate.
Yeah, you too, mate.
I'll stay
This-
open comms when we're
This is fully custom, by the way.
in. Okay. Excellent. So I won't know what I'm running into then.
I still didn't really understand. As soon as I got in there, went into a building, I was shot at, and I was like, oh, was that AI or was that a person? So obviously you don't know.
No.
But it turned out that it was AI and a person, but still.
Oh. Did you kill them both?
Killed both AI, but I couldn't find where the person gone. I think the person must have legged it. When I shot my SV98 non-suppressed at them, I think he must have gone, I'm out.
Yeah. It's like me firing on fully auto with a 5.45 but double tapping it.
Yeah.
People are like, what the fuck? What the fuck's that? How come there's 2 bullets at the same time? Yeah.
Need a locked door.
This is rapidly becoming the favourite server I've ever run.
It is very good.
I just
Not
love
having
how
to
they
worry about any bloody Zeds is just... Oh, it's bliss.
and the quest system, and I want them to get the AI working because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I reckon inside this main building, mate, upstairs maybe.
Yeah. Going in.
Yeah, I'm going to come in and support just because this might set an alarm off, mightn't it? I'm shutting doors.
You're right, it's here. Got it now.
They're
Opening.
coming up. Don't know where you are. Fire, I'm guessing.
AI below us. I hear him trudging around. Right, got open.
Okay, go home.
No nails, but we've got a tier 2 vest if you haven't got one already.
I don't, I only have a tier 1 on.
Alright, we'll give you that and we'll get back to base then.
Yeah.
A Remington 308 sniper with spare mag, and a set of NVGs, a lockpick, a barter item which we can sell. Yeah, that was it.
Worth it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
Let's drop this off and go and do the epic.
Yeah.
Fucking too right. Yeah.
100%.
Eat some food. Oh, red connection. Ooh.
Yeah.
Please no rollback. Please no rollback.
Yeah, let's just keep running. It's not got a disconnection symbol just yet, so that's always a bonus. Problem is though, I've got a bad feeling that if they can't sort this quickly enough, they will start losing players.
they will lose some. They would have lost some already. But I think there's enough that see this as being the potential being massive to probably give them a few weeks to sort it, if that makes sense. But I agree that they would have already lost some. Some people would have gone. You know, the people were in chat going, "Why all these crashes?" And some people were going, "Look, guys, it's a new server. They're ironing out problems." Yeah, but why is there loads of crashes? It's a new server. They're ironing out problems. You know, you can't test with 70 people on a server unless you can get 70 people on a server. You know. So those people will just go, won't they? You and I know that.
100%.
But equally, as long as they can keep over 50 on here, once they've got it sorted, numbers will pick up again.
Yeah.
And by my calculation, I think 50 people plus have VIP. Maybe not the forever VIP that myself and Hamish are for, but have VIP.
Yeah.
Because I came in at the proper restart at 6 o'clock, and I was 51 in the queue. And VIP's enabled now, so there would have been at least 50 people behind me that had ahead of me that had VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now some of those would have been admin jumping on. I get that. But that tells me that at least those 50 people would probably stay on.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're being quite open. So at the moment we're bouncing. We're both bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're quite open with, look, we're removing this because this might be causing the issue, we're solving it, trying to solve it. Arguably, buy an upgrade to your hardware, guys.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. They just need to buy the hardware update, and then it should be hopefully okay.
Yeah, AI spawns. Maybe make.
Chuckles is now left, apparently, according to this.
Say goodbye. He did the second time.
That was rude,
I
wasn't
wonder
it?
what he was doing in base all that time.
He changed the code locks.
Yeah. Well, we know we can't do it because he wouldn't. You weren't allowed to remove a code lock.
You got special access.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. Fire and his team have gone across to Reloaded.
Yeah.
I think it's a good move. It would be nowhere near as laggy as where they've come from.
No, it wouldn't be.
But you'll have to teach. Most of them are PvEers that reluctantly move to PvE plus PvP circles. He's going to have to teach them the joy of raiding 24/7 and PvP 24/7 wherever you are on the map, isn't he?
And making sure that your flag is the main protection point.
Yeah, and we need nails. No, we need more nails, guy. No, we need more nails.
Yeah.
Why? We need more nails. What are we using nails for? Keep the base alive. What? Yeah. If we don't have nails, this base will despawn. Huh? Yeah. But we can only find a box. Yep. That's the joy of this server. You'll search all day and get one box of nails.
Yeah.
The fact that it's not crashing and going orange to red to orange to red gives me hope.
Yeah.
They're your wolves?
I didn't hear any wolves.
I did. Oh, this is so janky.
Yeah.
Right, I need to eat. I need to reload a mag.
I'm going to put the vest in the locker for you, mate, so you can put it on.
Okay. Won't let me wear it.
I won't let you wear it.
Where does it go? On...
Got to take your current vest off. It's your plate. Take your plate off.
No. Now I can. I had to take both the chest rig. Oh, of course, it was under it. In which case, I've got a tier 3 vest in the locker.
Oh, okay. Oh, deal.
I'll take the tier 2 for now, but yeah.
Yeah.
I need to reload some ammo. That's the next thing to do, and then I need to eat.
Looking out into our town. I'm leaving the arse behind. I'm going to take the sniper out I got from the thing, if that's okay.
100%, mate. You've got a mag on it. We've got a better chance of survival, haven't we? What food have we got? I've got a chocolate bar. Excellent. Have you got the key?
No, sorry. It's still in the main big locker.
Okay.
I can see flags everywhere on the apartments, actually.
Yeah. So, Hamish said he's like, the base is everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I think we were lucky to get this building.
Yeah.
I'm ready when you are, mate. I think when we get clear of here, it might be less janky.
Yeah.
I got the key with me. Okay, I'll let you have the key. I'll put it in the top, back where it was, because you're more likely to survive a firefight than me.
Need more confidence, mate. Confidence.
No, but I'm also practical about it. Yeah, and that says the word legendary on it. I'm confident enough. I recognise that if you hear AI fighting a player, we've got a good chance of taking down a player. Can you stop a second? No, fine. I think your footsteps were making me believe there was somebody walking around outside. I've got 3 mags on my 5.45.
Got 3 mags from a FAMAS.
I won't tell Savvy. And I'm up to 7,000 rep, which is really nice. What we want now is a code lock just here.
I know, that's what I was hoping for.
You can have sleeping bags on this server as well.
Yeah, I found some earlier up in the hunting stands.
Yeah,
Like,
so
they're hunting bits, so
we need to get them home.
yeah, we'll hit biathlon. Well, we'll hit those first and then biathlon, because if we find a sleeping bag, at least it's one sleeping bag we've got then.
Yeah. Yeah. Having 3 sleeping bags in base.
That'll be huge.
We've gone from we don't like sweaty to playing a full-on sweaty server. You do realise? I've dragged you and
I don't know if
Chuckles
it's
into
that sweaty. I think it feels a bit. It feels more intense because it's just AI everywhere. Like in every town you go in, there is always going to be a firefight.
I mean, I don't have chat on, but I'm sure if I had chat on, there'd be lots of sweatiness happening in chat, wouldn't there? It's only Hamish that's decided that he's got an unofficial agreement with you and I. Yeah. So I heard him in last night when I was in trade. I didn't go over and talk. He was talking to someone. He was just being helpful. He was like, he was trying to buy some stuff off a person to complete a trade, to like complete a quest. And then he said to the guy, "How long you been on the server? What do you need?" And he's like, "I could do with some nails. We only came on the server today." Oh, if you're in on the server today, I'll buy you some tier 3 armor. I'll get you sorted with a new weapon. I'm like, yeah. Like, that's so Hamish.
Yeah, no, I am liking the server. I think it is really good. I just hope that they fix the issues of crashing.
I think they will. I think, well, it hasn't crashed, has it? Now it's just now the problem is that the hardware's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not physically crashing. So now that's easier to work with. We know what the issue is. Obviously they'll need to replace hacked crates with something because that's being used, I'm getting, for key cards. Yeah, or high tier weapons.
Yeah.
But that's not difficult to do.
Just AI.
Okay.
Other AI. It's dead.
As you keep saying to me, keep us warmed up.
Oh yeah.
And it means you can't stay around in towns looting.
No. No, once you start shooting at AI, that's it. You're going to have to shoot. You can quickly loot their body because sometimes they might have...
And then get the fuck out of there because you know what's coming.
Yeah, people will be close by. We're going, right, shots down there, let's go.
Yeah. We would do the same.
100%.
If you heard AI fighting someone now, you'd be straight in there to make a kill.
Oh, yeah.
I need one more AI to get another mission done.
Nice. Well, if I give you this key to open, because you...
Oh, I need to open a locked crate, key room, to get a mission done.
That's what I mean, so I'll give you this key to open when we get there.
When we get there. And then I need to kill 2 players, and I need to get to Starry Sorba military.
Yeah, I just don't need to do the Starry one. I haven't even ventured there yet.
Yeah. It's custom, but you knew that, didn't you?
I would have, yes. I kind of guessed. I am about 3 and a bit K off 25k, so I can then buy stuff from Trader.
Oh, I'm only 7k, but
I played today, so...
Yeah, oh, mate, if I'd found this a week ago, I'd have been on this every day last week. This is... I can't wait till Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoons. Yeah. I can't wait till the weekend where I can get on during the day.
Yeah, it is good. It is a really good server. Like I say, it's just a bit different. It's, you know, no zombies around. It is literally every place you go, you're going to have a firefight.
Yeah.
Be it AI or people.
It's awesome. And once they get the hardware upgraded, once they've sorted it out, once they're fast forward 6 months, if they're still here and you come back and we're still playing it, I think we probably will be. Because in Chuckle's time, he'll be able to get on.
Yeah.
And in my time, I've got lifetime VIP, so I'll be able to get on.
Yeah.
So, and then, as long as when we've got a team in place, if you get a chance to get into DayZ, red disconnect.
Disconnected.
That's now that they've got to think about whether AI is a problem now. I'll keep running. There we are. We'll get kicked. Yeah, all they've got to do then is once they've got it sorted, then open up a second server. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say potentially this might be a 70 slot server it needs to be, if that makes sense. Yes. Rather than 80.
Yeah.
Because then you're getting less AI in. And I can see why they've gone for 5-man teams, because with 5-man teams, we're not having... You're more likely to have 5 people together spawning AI than you are to have 2 teams of 3 spawning AI. They've tried to limit, haven't they? A little bit.
Yeah.
Because Hamish tried to convince them to go to 3-man teams. But I don't feel any... Actually, I probably feel safer than other places because the AI are helping keep me safe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they'll sort it.
100%.
If you read their blog, you'll see how committed they are to it on their Discord, and how this has been a labour of love for such a long time.
It's it is a very good server. I think, as you said, they are working hard to try and get it to where it needs to be in stability wise. I think once they can upgrade it to better equipment, then I think it would easily be able to manage what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
I just don't think they were expecting it to be this popular.
No, blatantly they weren't. They were ready for it to be popular, but they didn't expect to have queues to get on and to be zooming up the rankings and more people joining straight away. They thought probably it would happen over 6 months or a month or 3 weeks or not 2 days. Yeah. Loading in. No, I'm not. I'm kicked again. And I'm glad I've made a commitment to stay on this server. When I want a rest from this, I'll play Goblin Z.
Yeah.
Because I've still got stuff to do on there. Now we're staying on Livonia. I've got stuff to do. I'm going to bring the Sakau locked containers onto the map, but build them into an event so you get the helicopter sound of a helicopter crash, but a C-130 crashes, and one of those containers is slid out the back, and you need to have the key card to open it.
Okay.
That's basically what I know how to do it. I just need to get it working. Yeah, and then I can have those happen on Livonia, so then I can put fire around the C-130 as if it's actually been shot out the sky, and at the back of it slid a container that's locked.
Nice.
Yeah, and they'll spawn in like at 1,000 meters. When players are 1,000 meters away, it'll spawn one in, but only allows 2 on the server at a time.
Yeah.
They'll have certain locations where they can spawn. Middle of big fields where people aren't going to build a base. Have one in the north and one in the south.
Yeah.
Because people will still need a key card, and I can put the key cards for them into the scientific briefcase. So you'll need to find the keys, and then you'll need to open a briefcase, but you can pick the briefcase up and have it at home until you find the keys. Yeah? And then you'll need to carry all 3 different colour swipe cards on you, because you don't know which container is going to spawn in. So more risk. Yeah? Far more risk all the time. And that would be something unique to Goblin.
Yeah.
I can do it all within the code. Can even put zombies on it if I need to. Which I probably would do, let's be honest. But probably stick on the zombies that blow up when you kill them.
Yeah.
Come on, game. Let me in. Another message from them. What are they saying this time? Okay, they've turned off AI bots for 1 or 2 restarts now.
No AI.
Yeah, no AI for 1 or 2 restarts.
Update the Eternity server mod.
Okay.
Yeah, that's done.
There'll be no crashes now they've turned off the AI bots, will there?
We know it would be the AI bots, which would have, as we said, it's going to be the fact that they had 3 AI spawning at every time. Like you said, if there's multiple people going into a town at the same sort of time and they try to spawn in all of it, it just causes the server to have a fit.
Yeah. I imagine they'll bring them back, but they'll probably bring them back into maybe end game only.
Yeah.
It won't make things any. It won't make that much difference. It'll mean people have more loot. There'll be less killing happening. They'll have to rewrite all the missions. Yeah. Or they might try the less of them, less spawn points for them.
Yeah. Then I think dropping them down to 2 would be a good start, or putting them as 1 to start with and seeing how it goes.
And rather than them spawning on every town and every military, just have them spawn on towns, maybe, because players are naturally in military anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's about a balance game, isn't it? But I'm happy with what they're doing. As you said, it's the same problem we had on Goblin Z but that's a GTX. The GTX issue is it can't handle more than 10 AI at a time or 9 AI at a time.
Yeah.
Because their hardware won't handle it. And no one has ever tried to do a DayZ server quite with this many AI before. Or they have, but it's always fallen over. Yeah. But the AIs work. What they've got them on here, they're so much more human-like that it would be a shame to lose them.
Yeah.
Especially when I've got one more AI to kill. 12 in the queue.
25 in the queue.
3 in the queue. I'll wait for you to get in, obviously. See how far the rollback was. Commence.
You sound me.
Loading in now, or 0. Yeah.
Do it again. Run the bin. Start running.
We didn't get too much of a rollback, did we?
No, no, we didn't. I mean, they're going to notice a difference with no AI in here, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a massive difference for them. But I want them to bring AI back. I want there to still be AI on here.
Well, yeah, that's what.
That's
what made it more appealing was the fact that you always have a fight somewhere. Now you see someone, it's just people now. It's just actual players.
Yeah. So, but hopefully I might message him later and open up a ticket and just say, look, just so you're aware. He's aware that I had CF tools because I have my own server. That I know he's not hosting with GTX, but GTX can't handle more than 10 AI on the map at a time. So if you had lots of people spawning in AI, maybe you need to reduce the amount of AIs or reduce where AI are spawning.
Yeah.
And say, I'm not telling you how to do your job. This is me trying to help because I think the server's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it would be worth me opening a ticket and saying that.
Yeah.
Potentially go down to 1 AI per patrol rather than 2 or 3.
Yeah, have one, see how it goes.
Yeah, and then if that doesn't work, reduce the amount of AI spawns on the map.
Yeah.
And have less of them running around and more of them, not static, but more of them operating in just a little area.
Yeah.
Or moving
Building in
to
the
end
church.
game and events. That's our church.
No, our church was a bit further down. But I don't know why they put the flag there. You put the flag directly in the middle so it doesn't come out the roof.
We've often said this about how players play DayZ.
This is true, yes.
Yeah. When it comes to being covert, we're pretty good at it now.
Yeah.
After seeing the problems of not being covert.
Yes.
I'm yellow food, so you're aware.
Roger that, sir. Try and find you some food then, shall we?
Well, I'm all right at the moment, and where we're going, there'll be food in the tuck shops.
You say that, I haven't found any in tuck shops yet.
That's because there's been a goblin in front of you.
Here you go, crackers in here, and a bottle of water.
I've got water. Crackers still keep me alive though.
Water mix, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. Don't get a lot out of a packet of crackers, do you? No. When I said it will keep me alive, it will keep me alive for a little bit longer. Nah, it's alright. What it is. Wolves?
I haven't heard anything.
Just gonna check this house for food.
Ow, 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 ow!
Oh, fuck! I didn't expect you checking the house as well. I'm so sorry, mate.
My back, so we're all good.
I'm facing the other way in shame. I've even got your name red.
There you go, that's probably why you saw red and thought enemy.
At least Owl stopped me.
Well, I'm glad, because otherwise you're just going to keep shooting.
So I'm getting better. No? No. I'm sorry, mate.
It's fine. It's fine.
My reactions are shit when there's an actual player I need to kill.
Yeah.
when it's one on my team, fucking my reactions are spot on. Yeah? I think someone shot you, Cookie. I suppose I was thinking that you're a portable food source.
Ah, that's it. You're turning into a cannibal now, are you? Well, it's not AI.
Yeah.
I've been in the trees, maybe. I don't really want to push in there, though.
No. Not when we've got an epic key on us. One of the houses down there, potentially.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I see any movement. I can't see anyone, so... keep going.
You're probably pushing towards that shooting they heard earlier.
Oh, probably, yeah.
And did the same that happened on that shooting.
Yeah. Their teammate ran in front of them.
Oh, I thought you were AI, mate. I thought you were AI. Yeah. Remember, we could have been playing Karma
It's true.
when this would have happened all the time.
Yeah.
So be thankful. Yeah. I'm going to check the greenhouse. Nothing in them. But the doors are open.
Yeah.
We won't be the only people food hunting.
No, definitely not. House.
Okay, I'll do the greenhouse.
Nothing in this one.
Nah.
Let's check this green one as well.
Burlap sack. Off. I bought the burlap sack because I'm guessing we're going to need them at some point, maybe.
Probably.
I see you've got a small supply of explosives building up in base. Yeah.
Well,
Is your aim to raid before Friday?
well,
Yeah.
I
You can raid from Thursday, so you're trying to build up the supplies in time.
I am, yeah. Gonna hit a big base.
Take yourself out of the team and hit ours. Yeah.
Oh, I've just raided someone, guys. We're being raided. Jackals, get on.
You're not loaded in, aren't I?
All you would hear is, "This is what you get for shooting me."
Boom. At least I'm now double tapping. Of course, I've been playing with AI, so double tapping on fully auto. I need to go back to firing just full mags on fully auto, don't I?
Not at me, you don't know.
No? Not how it works?
No, I think if you did that fully auto, I wouldn't have. I think even me saying "ow," you still would have killed me. There's a heli up here.
I'll have that conversation. I'll say to him when I had the AI problem, I got around it by sticking them on AI on helis instead.
Yeah.
Because that's might solve his problem. So having certain events have AI spawn on them.
Yeah.
You've still got AI on the ground.
I still think AI in military is a good way to go about it, and on events, but in every town and every little town and village and all sorts, it's just
Because
too much.
there's so much recycling happening that players are just triggering AI all the time.
Yeah.
And the hardware can't keep up.
No.
It's fine when you've got 40 people on the server and you've only got, say, 10 AI being spawned in.
Yeah.
But once you've got 80 people on the server and you've got 50 AI being spawned in all the time, the server's going to fall over.
Yeah.
It might not be it. It might be something else, but I'd say it's pretty connected because we're running happily now, aren't we?
Yeah.
But without AI, this isn't.
Yeah.
This works with AI. This server.
100% with it. With AI now switched off, it's just
Another server.
it's another server with no Zeds.
Yeah.
There's no threat apart from players.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll bring them back. I'm 100% because that's their main selling point.
Yeah.
How they bring them back, which is why I want to reach out and go, look, this is what you've got. It's amazing. But
Yeah.
maybe you had too many. Maybe they don't need to be in freshy towns, spawn towns. Maybe they single AI spawning rather than groups of 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Means you've got less calculations for the server to do all the time. From experience.
It'll be up the system and hardware anyway.
That might help, but I can't. I actually might do because it hasn't gone. It's not like they took out hack crates and it survived a lot better.
Yes.
So they need to look at their AI spawning files and see how many they had spawning at the same time.
Yeah.
And then going, okay, that's where, when it was like 20 teams of AI spawning on an 80 pop server, it was fine. But as soon as it went to 25, we crashed. So then they need to go, okay, we limit the maximum amount of AI that can spawn at 19. Yeah? Oh, red food. I'm working on biathlon, having something for me to eat.
I don't have anything to give you food-wise, unfortunately, mate.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, I ate food before we left, but we don't have a lot of food in camp either.
No.
It's what it is.
I mean, to be honest, AI was where I was getting all my food from. Kill them, they normally have a tin or something, or a juice or something on them.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm not the only person. I'm sure I'm not the only person starving on here at the moment because of the same situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the server's running fine now.
We knew it would, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
We knew it absolutely fly through this testing phase of no AI. It was just.
And there's also only 64 players on now.
No, people might have just given up, going, well, the reason I played the server was because of the AI. You turn them off, what's the point in playing it?
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, I do agree with them. You switched off the AI. I know they only did it for a few restarts, but you switched off one of the main aspects of this.
Yeah.
Of this server, and now that you've got rid of it, it's like, well, it's like any other server now.
Yeah.
Let's check this house.
I'll check the shed.
Nothing in. I mean, at least if we see something running across the road in a field running straight, we know it's actual players and not AI. There was a base there. Very covert.
Well, I can't see it. What base?
Yeah, it blends in with the trees well.
I like the fact that their flag is on the floor.
It's underneath
So
it,
the
isn't it?
flag, yeah. So can you crawl to there and cut it down for him?
Might be able to, but it did say you can't take over bases.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. It said accessible if it's accessible, didn't they?
Yeah, if you can
Outside.
get
They said if it's
outside.
outside of a base, and that is outside. That is outside a base.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be ready to risk my status at the moment on that one. Yeah.
I mean, we can always ask for a ticket. if someone has built a base over the top of the flag, which you can then
Flag.
crawl to, you go and dismantle.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, Goblin, we've heard about you from other servers. Yeah. I'll just tell Hamish where the base is and say, can you find out this one might be a good one to raid, mate? Yeah. I'll do the barn.
The house.
I'm not allowed in the houses with you anymore. Oh, we're in the area where I once did a mercy mission. I ran to save your life. Unfortunately, I got to you a little bit late.
How dare you?
Like 3 seconds too late, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
But seeing that I came from Balota in a straight line.
Yeah, it's doable. It is doable.
Yeah. Because you had good stuff on you, and we had to keep you alive. Yeah, so I will reach out to them and say, boom, 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 boom. This is the problem I had. This is how I solved it.
Yeah.
But the major draw you have is AI.
Yeah, you can't get rid of the AI because that is your biggest selling point.
Yeah.
If you want to be
So you're
different to all other servers, you need to keep your AI in. If you get rid of them, that's it. You're just like every other server. You don't offer anything different.
I probably won't say that to them. Yeah. I would probably say your unique selling point is the fact that you have AI on here operating so efficiently.
Yeah.
It means that you have firefights all the time, so it becomes a really fun server to play. But when I had AI on my server, this is the problem I had. Boom, 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 boom. This is how I solved it. Boom, 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 boom. And let them read and let them then look into that the way that they want to look into it.
Yeah.
And I'll say I reduced the amount of patrols. I didn't do that, but that's what I'll tell them I did, yeah?
Yeah.
And I put them onto events. And by that way, rather than have a team of 3 or 4 spawn in, I went down to teams of 1 at a time. And I had less spawn points for the AI.
Yeah.
And let them think about that, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I imagine they've probably got 100 AI spawn points on here.
Yeah.
And arguably they might all 100 be triggered at the same time.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
not.
I honestly think it's because they had too many AI for the amount of players who are on.
Yeah.
Because when there's, like today, it didn't crash once whilst I was playing.
Yeah, because you had like 30 people on.
30 to 40 on, it was absolutely fine.
Yeah. So that's the other option, is they drop down to a 40 pop server and have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Or go to a 50 pop server because of the AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
But which you don't. But then they'll have less people playing it
Yes.
because people go, "Oh, 40 people on Chinaras, it's not worth it." We would. Oh, food. Well, sort of food. English tea. I'll see if I can eat it. No.
Got some AK mags for you. I just saw a dead body in the field.
Oh.
You know, I don't have anything else on him, but he had AK and some mags.
Mag's got ammo in them.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Quick check of these because they might have some food and stuff in them.
There's paper on the floor here. Someone's been through.
Yeah, another body bag here. some food for you.
Okay, coming to you.
I'm going up to the top one with you.
Only got one more to do.
Yeah, we'll go in that one.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. It's not a safe place to hang around, is it?
I mean, they could have been AI for all we know, those bodies.
No, because they're not on the server anymore. AI's been taken off, remember?
Yeah, but I mean, the bodies might have stayed.
Oh, okay.
That guy only had a pistol with no armour and stuff, so... And it wasn't a starter pistol.
Okay. That juice filled me up nicely, mate.
Yeah?
But with that old fish that you made me eat, I think there's a fair chance I'm going to have a poorly tummy in the morning. A tin of horrible fish and some, like, grape juice. I don't think that's a good mixture.
Sounds lovely.
Does it give you anything on the description better?
No.
Or is it another...
Locked door.
Well, at least we know it'll be a main building then, unless this is all custom.
This key opens tier 2, the closed door in biathlon. So could be anywhere, could be anything.
Yeah.
Like I said, this could be custom. Wouldn't know. I haven't been to biathlon yet.
No, and I have, I think, but only on the outskirts. I'm not searching anything. I'm just going straight for it now. Doesn't look custom.
No, it doesn't. We need just clothing here.
Okay. Doors open at the bottom of biathlon.
Yep.
On our side. And some windows open.
Got a locked door here.
Okay. Do you want me to open it so I get the mission?
Yep. Key on the floor. Might not be the right one, but it's a locked
Yep.
door. No.
No. It says military key on that one. By T2 door, it says military 2328 key.
No military in biathlon though.
Is it meaning the top of the ski lift area? They got military up there, I think.
Not biathlon.
No, I'm with you on that, but I'm going to try the top floor a second.
Got the garages. Code lock.
Okay, garages is where I found a code lock earlier. Handsaw. Yeah, I'm reckoning the top of top of the ski lift area, mate.
Yeah.
But I'm only guessing that. I don't know.
I might as well have a look, haven't we?
Well, we're right here, aren't we?
Yeah, it's only 800 metres away. Yeah, 'cause I can't see anything. Nothing down here anyway, which suggests
No.
a locked door.
And the locked door that we did find wasn't for that key.
No.
And it probably counts this as being part of biathlon, because it's still within the biathlon route, isn't it? We know what these
Yeah.
server owners are like now. Whereas I'd say this was top of ski lift.
Yeah. Does it say military on it, does it?
Key itself says it's a military 328 key, but that could be just the name of the key. Legendary, opens a T2 door, closed door in biathlon area. Biathlon arena.
Yeah, that's where we just were. That's the playing fields.
So it could be on the field itself. There might be tents down there and buildings, military buildings.
I had a look. There's nothing on the fields.
Is there any sheds on there?
I
the
saw.
field.
Unless it's one of the hunting huts.
Shall I go down and check?
You check there. I'll go quickly check up here.
Yeah. Stop distance, your right, my left.
Yeah.
Rifle. As in, boom. Boom.
Yeah, sniper. Yeah, silence suppressed. Nothing up here.
Okay.
I'll check this key house
Yeah.
just in case, but looking inside, it looks like everything's open. Nothing in here.
Okay, I'll see you down here then.
Roger that. You want to go there, mate? That's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. Yellow mark, mate.
Yeah, I kept pressing M to bring myself back on track.
Yep.
I was like, I've gone too far. Where the fuck they hidden it to? Yeah, I always have problems running around here because I was in a team once near here. So were you. Yeah. Nothing here. There might be a hut over the far side, but like a hunting, but there is fuck all here, mate. No, nothing here. I don't know what you want to do. Bottom of the ski lift?
We check everything in biathlon. Every single door. Bottom
Not every
level.
single... No.
Let's do that. Let's check every door in the actual place.
Yeah. The bottom level we haven't done, have we?
No, so I think we need to check that first. Everything's open down here, which can be. Marked key RB MPR. What numbers have you got there?
328. Military key 328.
Right here, mate.
Okay. Nothing else in here. Let's go home. 308 Winchester assault rifle with spare mag. Scar H in 308.
I saw you had a tier 3 vest in there as well.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yes, I picked it up. Okay. So I need to put that fucker on, don't I?
Go for the best, yeah.
Here, let me get into cover somewhere. I've got to take that one off. It's so fucking weird, this. Put that one on. Pick up that mag. Put that one in my inventory. Okay. I'm ready to go. And we've got explosives as well. We've got 1 sulfur and 1 gunpowder.
Nice. That's 2 gunpowders in total then we've got.
And 2 sulfurs. Oh no, so now that'll make it, yeah. We need 5 and 5 or something stupid, don't we? I can't remember. It's not the mod I remember.
You need 5 charcoals, 5 sulfurs, turn those into 5 gunpowders.
Yeah.
Gunpowders burn up sacks
and a radio.
Radio or something like that.
Or a mobile phone, whatever they've decided to use. Yeah. And yeah, I've got that mission to hand in. What did you? Can you remember what you got from opening a crate?
No, unfortunately.
When we get home or die trying to get home, then I'll log, mate.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'll do the same.
Or if we get to 10 o'clock, I'll log at 10.
Yeah. I mean, I think it might have been an M4 I got for unlocking the crate.
Okay.
Silenced M4 with a few mags, some 45 CP ammo or something. I don't know. I can't really remember. One of them was definitely an M4, because that's in my locker back at thingy.
I'm going to have to start moving the stuff from the locker back to base.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing that as well.
And leave in the locker.
Box of nails, code lock, spare tools.
Yeah. Yeah. A rebuild kit.
Yeah.
A rebuild kit and a bit of body and a piece of body armor and a reasonable gun.
Yeah, that's all you need. And jobs are good in then.
So when you die, you run the trader, and you pick up your weapon and body armor, and each of us has a repair kit. Yeah, every team member has a repair kit for the base, basically, in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so once we've fully built,
Yeah, that makes the most sense. So you
keep
so
one
then
in
you've
there
actually got-
each.
You've got 3 code locks in there. You've got 3 boxes of nails, 3 axes, and 3 saws.
Yeah, maybe
So you've
maybe
got-
20 planks just to be able to build the door.
Yeah.
And a book.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be the best use of that locker.
You don't have to
And then
worry
you've
then,
got-
do you?
Yeah. And if you've got space, then and you're saying you leave enough money in the ATM there, so you can run in there and gear up, just with basic kit.
Yeah.
Though I imagine once you get past 15 code locks, because that's all you're allowed, code locks would sell for a lot on this server.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'd want to sell them though. I'm of that mindset, why would you want to make other players more secure?
Keep them.
Yeah. Even if you end up with your personal storage full of code locks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, she's got a laser pointer on this one as well. Not that I'm ever going to use a laser pointer. But I do have some tier 2 body armor in there and 2 sets of plates. 2 sets of
Nice.
tier 2. Yeah.
I don't know what I think the actual plates you find are just bar items. I don't think you can actually use them for anything.
But I'm not a high enough level to barter them yet. I thought you could attach them to certain vests.
Can you not just sell them at the trader?
Won't let me. I was too low a level. I was under 5,000 up until today. I'm only 7,600 or 7,700 now. Yeah. So I was too low a level to sell most of the items I had. I had to throw away MP5s that I was getting because I wasn't allowed to sell them. My rep was too low. But that's fine. I get it. I get why they do it. It's a way of keeping players on the server having a rep. Because you have to build your rep up to do shit. So you build your rep up, get the better shit.
They really need to. If they keep the rep, they need to. If they get rid of AI, they certainly need to lower the rep.
Yeah,
because trying to get rep up now is going to be near impossible.
I'm hoping me opening a ticket and saying these are the problems I had with AI. But it is your unique selling point, and this is how I solved it, etc., etc., etc. Might make him go, okay, we'll give that a go. It might not. Yeah. But I need to put it in a way that doesn't sound like getting rid of that will kill the server.
Yeah.
Your unique selling point, what you're doing that no one else is the AI.
Yeah.
And because I had the similar problems with disconnections on my server, I'll word it, I'll type it up 3 times. Yeah. Until I work out how to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Make it back to base. I've got a code lock
Yeah, that means that other door's done, so we're up to 3 code locks.
and 2 boxes of nails as well.
Fuck, yeah, that means we can get the rest of the windows covered and we can build another door ready for a code lock.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And
You
and
can
Chuckle will come
basically
back on. Yeah.
Build all the doors you want to build. Basically, block up everything. Build all the doors you want to build, and
Wait for just add code locks as we add them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I think it's the best
that's
way
the
to do it. Yeah.
When it's not costing you to build the items, which it
Yeah.
doesn't on this server, then you might as well do that.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense. And then as soon as anyone gets a code lock, they just stick it on the door that's available.
Exactly.
Oh, red food. But I don't care. I'll make it home on this.
Oh yeah, I want red food, but we'll be fine.
I mean, there's a little bit of food in base, but that doesn't matter if I die in base. Fucking getting the gear home and putting it in the locker is what matters, isn't it? I've got a Game Boy for us to sell, or Tetris.
Yeah, I've got a few bits which we can sell. I mean, I don't know really what you're going to spend money on, but
I would say we buy spare armour for home, ammo for home. You know, just so you've got that gear at home. Food, actually having a supply of food and water bottles at home would make sense, wouldn't it? Storage, if you buy it off the peer-to-peer, like you got that locker for next to nothing. That 20 grand locker.
Yeah, that's true.
It's worth buying that sort of shit. All the solos that aren't base building. The people that do this as an adventure map. Our number's up to 78 again.
Lots of shooting around those.
People do a lot of hanging around in Trader, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of people in Trader.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing they could do is have two identical traders at both bottom corners of the map, and depending on which extraction point you go through is which trader you end up with, but you all extract in the same places.
Yeah.
So that again would reduce the lag then. Because that way you'd have 50% of the people in each trader.
Yeah.
But it's because everyone's doing quests.
Yeah.
So they keep going in there. I get it. I see we've come into nighttime quite quickly again.
Oh, I think they're extending. Well, they're looking at extending daytime, aren't they?
Daytime, yeah, they need to.
That gives us a little bit of a safer run home, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Camera on for you guys,
Oh,
alright?
stop grumbling. Your tummy's not that bad. You've had fish fingers, chips, baked beans tonight. You can't be having grumbly tummy. I bought the little Heinz microwave one pots for the baked beans. I do like baked beans. I just never really want to cook a whole thing of them. So I quite like having those. We've been to Mishkino yet on here?
Yes.
That's like close quarter battle now, isn't it?
God,
It's
yeah.
like fucking when I fought AI in there, that was quite a situation.
Gosh, we need to build a fireplace in base, don't we? pond right outside, haven't we?
Yeah. We don't have a fridge, but I'm guessing food probably doesn't overly go off either.
No.
And even though river fish are shit, eating 5 of them would fill you up nicely.
I mean, sometimes there's cows just up in the town just above us, isn't there? So
Yeah, again, that would be useful.
go shoot a cow, job to get him.
Yeah. If you're running with MVGs that you picked up earlier, remember I don't have a set.
I haven't got any left in back at base.
Okay, mate. I thought you said you picked up a set and set out on the ground. I couldn't remember.
No, that was earlier. That was at the first key card room we did, and then when we went back and got the other one, I dropped everything off because I didn't want to take it all out with me.
So you must nearly have enough rep to buy a scope.
Yeah, 22,000 or 2,200 I need roughly. Obviously, you get more rep for killing players, but I have no idea which sometimes players and which aren't until I loot the body.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know, do you? You just shoot, and then if you kill them, ideal, and you go and look at the body, and you're thinking, oh, that was actually a player.
Yeah, so I just shoot, and if I kill them, I know it was AI. Yeah.
Well, that's like I said, because ever since the first day, and we saw those AI running off in a line with one with no weapons in a hand, running straight, like as in they were going somewhere.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Obviously, if I get shot at and they miss me a few times, I know it's AI because they've missed a couple of times. But when you see people just running straight, you're like, oh, is that? I don't know if that's AI. Like the people I killed today, I was like, well, I think that's AI because I started chasing them. I was like, I think that must just be AI running off.
Yeah.
And then it's only when I shot and killed one of them, the other two started zigzagging around and dodging and all of this. I'm thinking, okay, right, so it's definitely players. AI don't do that, and if it was AI, they'd have turned around and started shooting back.
I love the AI on here, which is why I've got to try and convince them to bring them back in lower amounts and play with it. I think they get. I'm sure they understand as well that AI are an important thing to have on here because it's what's made it unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, as they'll understand. What have they got that's different than everybody else? At the moment, nothing. No reason to play this at the moment over any of the other big servers. So the only other thing to look at is sorting out their AI problem. So I'm hoping I can give them some hints and hoping those hints will help. And they probably worked it out themselves. They're not, they're modders. They get it. And I know.
You started talking, then it stopped.
Oh, they could probably just up the hardware and it would handle it.
Yeah.
But by downgrading the amount of AI, there's less looking. Oh, red
disconnection. Yeah.
Without AI, good. Yeah. I'll probably call it there, mate.
Yeah.
Let me get kicked. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably going to do the same, then spawn in and run back tomorrow.
I'll do the same, just logging out of chat.
Right,
stream.
stream. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I will speak to you
Yeah,
next
I'll do
time.
exactly the same, mate. I'll
Much
run home
love.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.